Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fola. If you're new here, you're welcome. So in today's video, I'll be sharing something that was honorably inspired by Juliana Olayode. Some weeks ago, she posted something on her YouTube channel when she mentioned what she does when she's aroused and when she watches sexual scene and all of that. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my own story in relations to the World Sexual Purity Day, which is today on the November 14th. Alright, so if you're interested, definitely do keep on watching. Juliana, if you can see this, I love you so much. So and I follow you very well. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you what I believe in and how I believe it works. Okay, so quick one. Sexual purity is something very intentional, because I was so glad she mentioned it in her video, that the fact that she said she's always saying that okay, she's a sexual purity advocate, she believes in sexual purity, she believes in no sex before marriage because it's a commandment from God and all of that, does not still negate the fact that you won't have feelings, or because blood still runs through your veins, right? So it does not mean that if you are seeing a movie that has a lot of scenes in it and your body start reacting in a certain way, that does not mean that you're a bad person, right? Because when she was saying that, I'm like, thank you, mama, at least we can relate to something. So when someone comes out to say that okay, today is November 14 now, I believe in sexual purity, I believe in that, someone will not start looking at it like, okay, does that mean nothing happens to you? Does that mean that your body is stolen? So my first thing I'll be talking about is the fact that anything, in fact, Christian work, being a believer, being a kingdom person is an intentional journey, because a lot of distractions, a lot of things, I mean, we are in the world, but we are not of the world. So, but you have to be very careful so that the things around you, the things in the world that are not in direct, alliance with, is that English correct? Direct alignment with the kingdom way, does not influence you in a negative way, if that makes sense. So being sexually pure, you've taken this decision of staying chaste. Is it that? Yes, I think so. Staying pure sexually, not only not doing the do in the real sense of it, but making sure your thoughts are purified. It's not that, because these days we hear a lot of things when people are virgin but they are not virgins. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, they are not doing the do, but they are doing something else that in fact is much more than that. So being sexually pure is not only saying okay, I'm not going to be doing the do, but you can do all the side attractions and all of that. She was saying something in a video that was it in a video, one of her video, okay, I think in her book, when she was talking about she wanted to film a scene in one of the movies, and the director just came up, is it director or producer, just came up with this line that there has to be a kissing scene in that scene for it to make sense and all. And she said she was go and read that book. I don't want to say a lot of story. In short, that didn't happen, but because that is actually against her belief, her faith. It was something that could disrupted the way she was thinking at that time, and she said she had to pray in tongues for sometimes. So it's a decision that you have to be very, very intentional about. All right, so back to my story. Okay, so what do I do when I saw that thumbnail? I was like, when I saw that title, I was so excited because I finally see someone I could relate with. The first thing I do is I speak out loud. If I'm in an enclosed place, or maybe I'm only in an environment, maybe I'm the only person there, I most likely will speak out and not say anything to anybody. I'll just maybe speak out to myself and pray. That's one thing I do. I try as much as possible to be helpless before God, because these things, you cannot form for God. I mean, I don't know if people form for God, but I'm just saying that something that you can't control is beyond you. That's why you have the Holy Spirit. Just pray. You pray in what you pray in understanding too, so that it can help you, and that will what's it called, that thinking, that mindset at that time, that is a lot of things, because a lot of things are coming to your mind. And another thing is, I do is, as much as possible, I guard my heart. I don't, there was there's this funny story. So I did CG, contact gain, a while ago, and somebody posted something, guys, and I was like, hey. So I tried so much to go and block the person, because as much as I need that contact gain, I need to guard my heart too. So I try as much as possible, but internet, then sometimes you cannot really shuffle what you want to see, because you might just be scrolling on your phones, someone just scroll past some things, so you cannot really shuffle what you will see. But as much as possible, maybe once you see, just try and what's it called, scroll past it or something. And some are so difficult, because our brain has this graphical part, that once you see something, that thing is not when you are praying, or when you are studying the Bible, or when they are preaching in church, or when they are doing something that is a spiritual exercise. That's when that thing will keep coming to your mind. I used to say this thing, that devil, it comes in different shapes, forms, and sizes, and the way it comes is with the things that can influence you, because he knows that, okay, this girl now that you said, okay, I want to be sexually pure, I want to be doing this and that, you'll be like, that if I keep replaying that video, really, it's not a bad idea. I mean, and you start, and if you don't guard your heart, if you don't guard your thoughts, there's this way that you just keep that thought will keep lingering and developing in something else that is not fine. So the feeling is not really the problem, like she said. So the feeling is not really the problem, it's what you do with the feeling that's the problem. So I've said 3 things that I do. I speak out loud, I pray helplessly before God, because actually I cannot help myself. It's a decision I made, and I'm intentional about it, but at the same time I want God to help me too. And lastly, I said I guard my heart. I try as much as I can to keep away tracks of things I check on the internet, to be very guided of things I allow myself to see. I don't know if you understand. So happy World Sexual Purity Day to everybody out there. And if you've not made this decision to be sexually pure, you are not too late. You are not late. You are not too late. You are not late, sha. You can start now. You can start to make that decision to stay sexually pure. Till no sex after marriage. I'm about in English. So you can start now to make that decision and stay sexually pure till you are married, which is the commandments of God. Yes. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next videos. Till then, stay safe and God bless you. Bye bye.